All right. Well, that was a little trigger happy.
Yeah, geez.
Good
You got a
morning,
hairy
good
trigger finger.
right.
You're
Good
live.
morning. We are live.
Go.
Action.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I meant.
Scene one, take four.
And
Good morning, good evening, wherever you are across the nation and around the world. This is Deja Brew, waking you up to truth one drip at a time. And today is Thirsty Thursdays, where you drink up the knowledge.
oh, that
And
damn
we are
name gets me every time.
we are talking Travis Walton and the fire in the sky today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dang. That's a big one.
it is a big one. How many
Jeez.
years ago was that now? 60, 55,
50 something?
50? It's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a long
I
minute.
was 2 years old. So, yeah,
Aw.
50 exactly. You're all, oh, you pictured me two
Aw.
years old real quick.
I did.
I was 2 years old.
Aw, baby Mike. Little Mikey.
Hmm.
Like little Mikey on the Life commercial.
Yeah,
Good
I like
Mikey,
it.
he eats anything.
I do.
remember remember that commercial though?
Oh yeah, life cereal.
Life cereal. Yeah. Let Mikey try it.
Yeah,
Okay, so Travis Walton,
Travis Walton, Fire in the Sky. Oh my gosh.
I totally think this shit happened. I know there are people in the ufology field, kind of high up people, who think this is all bullshit and it was
Yeah,
fabricated. And I can't even understand that. Like this guy is right up there with Stan Romanek, if you ask me.
yeah.
He has
Well,
multiple witnesses. He was gone 5 days.
yeah. 5 days and 6 hours. He was
Holy shit.
missing. That's the biggest thing about this case is there
Yeah.
was a human being that was missing, and he had five friends. Right?
Yep.
I think it was five or
Yep.
six friends,
Yep.
seven altogether, including Travis, I believe. So it was six friends. They were all, lumberjacks or whatever up in Arizona, up in the woods. And oh my
And they
God.
witnessed this, right? They all witnessed him be taken. Struck is what they saw, right? He was
Yeah.
struck by like a tractor beam type weapon.
Yeah, I think he was trying to take off or something, and they didn't they actually didn't know he was like right there. Like they're like, damn, dude.
Yep.
Like I feel obligated to fix your ass now.
Yep. It's like their little bio readout radar thing said the force field hit something. And
Yeah,
they
someone
said,
put a banana in their
shit.
tailpipe. Yeah.
They said,
They're like, damn it, we
shit,
were
we
just
hit him.
about to go. Now we got to bring this dude to the asteroid belt with us at least and
Yep.
fix him.
Yep. Get the radiation poison out of him.
Dude, he was in so much pain. So we picked this one around Halloween because there's so much fear that has been shot into this incident. And a lot of that fear is from Travis, and some of it's warranted, some of it's normal. It's what you and I, Kelly, see in our groups a lot, where people think it was something negative, and you get it because you don't understand it, so you kind of take it negative. And one of the things that I got from this story was the way he described their expressions, their facial expressions, and there was no facial expressions, so he took
Hmm.
that as hostile.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like one little incident that. But if you want to talk about Hollywood, I mean, we could talk all day about what they're going to do to your story, and the
Yeah,
things that I'm
yeah,
sure he doesn't appreciate, like some of the things in the script that he was reading, they had taken out,
yeah,
and then afterwards they put it back in, and it's like stuff where they're shoving stuff up his in his face, and all this like real obvious like crazy stuff, and he didn't
yeah.
appreciate a
Horror
lot of that
story
stuff.
things.
Yeah, I mean, and in the long run, Travis even says himself, if he could do it all over again, what did he say? He said,
That he would,
I would have
yeah,
stayed in
he would,
the truck."
right, right, right.
So
Because he was in incredible pain.
yeah, his chest and his head
Yeah,
apparently was just really, really bad.
yeah. This one guy that was interviewing him asked him about the pain, and he was like, "What kind of pain was it?" And he was like, "Well, I've already told you that I felt like I was gonna die. It hurts so bad. So,
Yeah,
like, what do you want from me here?"
yeah, I was
That's a
gonna
pretty
die.
intense that's a pretty intense statement.
Yeah,
Hurts so bad I feel like I'm gonna die. That's pretty incredible. And then he was brought back fully intact, completely healed. Clothes were intact. They weren't even like tattered or torn or burned or anything like that. Incredible story. And he even still admits that he doesn't really understand fully what they were here for, but he does feel like they were um, studying the environment in that
yeah,
area. And
right.
he just literally happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, I mean, he was a little dehydrated. He was dehydrated, which which was curious to me, like makes me wonder if these beings absolutely had everything under control and realized that. Did they not have water to offer him? I mean, they were doing some major work on him because, like he said, he thought he was in the hospital.
Yeah.
He was being worked on, and he thought these people are saving my life. And then when he was able to focus in a little bit, he got really, really scared. You know,
Yeah. Because they weren't all human looking.
no,
Yeah. Did you get the descriptions
yeah,
of them in your?
little 4 foot, like orange jumpsuits. They had pupils, which
Mhm.
was weird, but they didn't have the shape of a eyes like you and I. But there was some Nordic humanoid looking ones that he was like, "Oh, thank God!" Right? He was like, "Oh, thank
Mhm.
God!" Someone that I can talk to, and they weren't
Yeah.
really talking. He's like, "Hello," like that's kind of creepy. So I don't know if these were Nordics. I don't know if it was screen memories of them saying, "Hey, look, let's this dude's going from room to room to room." you know, I don't know.
Yeah. He was kind of confused and out of it for sure. And they didn't. I don't think they really knew how to contain him, if you
Yeah, they
will.
weren't there to take somebody. I don't
Yeah.
think they
Right.
were like you said. They were checking out the fawn and the whatever they like eat the whatever ET came down to do.
Right, exactly. I mean, they were pretty much just some scientists here to do a field trip and make some
Yeah.
tests, test some soil or some leaves or something,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And he just happened to get underneath the damn craft and get zapped when they were trying to leave.
Mm.
So,
You know what's really interesting? When he walked up to that craft, I didn't realize this. I mean, this is an old story, and I've kind of grazed over it, throughout the years. But he described the craft as doing a little wobble or a little side to side
uh-huh.
before it tried to take off anyway, you know.
Hmm.
And that's exactly what I experienced. When the UFO that was directly above me was no longer directly above me, when it kind of moved ahead a little bit to where I could see the craft as a whole,
Yeah.
that's what it did. It did a little and I can almost feel why it would do that. Like I don't
Yeah, because
understand.
that kind of gets
It
your
just you're
inertia
like, hey,
going.
gone.
Yeah.
I get it. I can't describe it with the language that I am provided to communicate with you,
Yeah.
but I don't know how else to say it, but I understand why it
Hmm.
did that.
Right, right. Some type of gaining the momentum or inertia that it needs.
Yeah,
to
some
take
kind of
off,
letting go of everything else that you're not going to need because you're gone.
right?
I don't know, something.
Right. Kind of reminds me of the like professional runners, how they'll kind of get in their mark and then they sort of like they're
Yeah,
revving up,
right.
something
Yeah.
like that, right? Kind of
This
helps your
coffee's going way
momentum
too fast.
take off. That's okay. You can step away and refill it if you need to.
Oh my gosh.
Cheers.
It was Travis's bro. Here, yeah, let's do that. Do that again.
Cheers.
Best part of waking up is Kelly in my cup.
Too funny.
I don't know if you caught on to the APRO and the Inquirer. So there was
No.
this like this whole case was like not hijacked, but initially it was like promoted almost because these people came in and said, let's get some polygraphs done. We'll take care of that. There was like 12, 13 polygraphs that were taken. So that's another big part of this case was yes, there was a human being that was missing for 5 days and 6 hours. And yes, there was a shit ton of polygraph tests. Is it okay for me to cuss? Or am I starting to get too comfortable with you?
Of course it's okay.
Okay.
Do you never listen to what
I'm
I
not
say?
I
I
know, but
drop
you're the
F bombs all
boss.
the
Yeah, and
time.
maybe it's okay for
I'm
you.
not the
Yeah, I don't
boss.
know.
It's our
I'm
show.
just a good little 2-year-old little boo boo boy.
Little Mikey.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Oh, little
But
Mikey.
there was a lot of polygraph tests, and I think Travis failed the first one.
Did he?
I think he did. I think it was him
I
that
don't remember
actually.
that.
But these tests were caca in the beginning. We're talking about
They were
70,
caca.
70, 77. I don't know. And there was some other tests done in 93. There was three more tests that were done in 93 and they all passed, which speaks more in volume because the tests got better and better and better as time went on. But there was a total of 13 tests, nine individuals, including his mother and his brother.
Wow.
11 passed. One was considered inconclusive, and one was really failed miserably initially by Travis Walton himself, which APRO, it was some kind of UFO investigation group or whatever. Um, it sounds like a wannabe MUFON or something.
Yeah.
Them and I believe it's the National Enquirer that they are talking about, that they're referring to, the Enquirer. Um, Kind of took over, and they actually hid the first test results that Travis failed. They actually like suppressed that
Yeah.
because
Buried
they
it.
saw the big story here, and there was even people that were offered like $10,000 to say it never happened. You know,
Oh, wow.
yeah, there was a couple people. I don't know if it was the foreman Mike, the older guy. I mean, they were all
Yeah.
really young. I think Mike was the oldest. He was 28 years old, and he was the foreman. Um, I believe someone approached him and offered him $10,000 if he can just say that none of this crap happened.
Oh, wow. And there were other witnesses that saw the craft too that weren't in the woods. There were other
No,
locals.
I didn't. No, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, there were other locals that even corroborated seeing this UFO. So for me, that made it even the more credible,
Oh, big time.
because then
Heck
you've
yeah.
got like triangulated witnesses that saw it. I think that's
Wow.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I can understand him failing the polygraph the first time if he was nervous because um, the police really grilled him too, thinking that he had done something. And well, they thought that his friends had murdered him,
Right.
is why
Yeah.
he was missing.
Yeah.
So they were really heavy and hard on everybody, questioning them.
And they searched the hell out of those woods. They had a helicopter. They had
Yeah.
dogs. And to me, that's like,
Hmm.
look, dude, they didn't overlook this man for 5 days and 6 hours.
Right. Right.
He all of a sudden said that he remembers coming back to consciousness and his head was on his arm. He was on the side of the road, I believe, and he got to see the UFO kind of like off in a ways and it took off.
Hmm.
And I guess it wasn't long before he found that famous phone booth, right? And he called his
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah.
And that is the most amazing incident that I've ever heard. I love Betty and Barney Hill. There's a lot of different cases that really hit me, but this one, between the days that he was missing and all the polygraph tests, because I'm all about, like, I want to take a polygraph test, even though you're like, you don't, Mike, you don't need to, I want to, because I know that there's still a lot of meat on that bone for some people, you
Hmm.
know, and I want to be regressed because his brother, Travis Walton's brother, was the one that wanted to bring more of a scientifical conversation to all this. And he's also the one that recommended that he get regressed. And so those when you sit there and listen to the entire story from Travis, you're getting a little bit of what he lucidly recalls, and you're also getting a little bit of what he found in his regression.
That's right. And speaking of his brother, I just wanted to add to that I watched a recent interview with him where he actually said that his brother was really amazing and great and didn't press him, and that was kind of rare because everybody else was like really pushy with what happened, where have you been, kind of stuff. And his brother was the only one that really recognized that clearly he's been through something
Oh my
that's
gosh.
traumatic, and let's just kind of, when he was with him, he would just sort of take a step back and just really be there with him. And so I just want to point that out because that's a really rare, beautiful thing to have that moment, when we all
Yeah.
have these experiences. That's a
Oh my
really rare, beautiful
gosh.
thing.
Yeah.
So I just want to kind of give props to his brother for that because not everybody has the insight and the intuition to say, okay, let's just give them some space and show them that I'm here for them, you know,
Yeah.
and not really press it. So I think
What
that's
a
really
good brother. I
lovely.
wonder if he was an older brother or a younger brother. Well, regardless, what a good brother.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I don't know if he was younger or older, but either way, really admirable, really honorable of him. Really beautiful.
Yeah, the cops split these guys up and interviewed them all individually. They did the whole,
Yep,
okey doke with them. Oh my
yep,
gosh. Him returning was as crazy as his disappearance. Especially after 5 days and 6 hours, him returning, that's a whole nother amazing story. Like, oh my God, there he is. It's not just a missing case. That could have easily been one of those cases where, like it was out in the middle of the ocean and you'll never find him. It's over. They searched, that's what happens, right? When you watch The Deadliest Catch, man overboard. Sometimes they can't even find the ship,
yep, yep,
but he returned. So that's
yeah.
that's amazing.
It honestly makes me wonder if some of those missing 411 cases aren't ET alien related, because there are a lot of people that from national parks will go missing and they'll search the whole area and not find them in that area at all. And then several days later or several weeks later or whatever it is, boom, that person's right there in the middle of where they've been canvassing and looking,
Hmm.
you know, and they're like, how the hell? How, there's no way we missed this person, you know.
Yeah.
There's no way we didn't see them. So I wonder if some of those 411 cases aren't related. Now, granted, sometimes those people come back and they're not alive. Um, and that's puzzling to me too. But that's a whole different subject. But it just makes me, because there are cases where they are alive and they just like poof reappear. And for a long time,
Yeah.
I thought, maybe that's something to do with like some type of force field or energy field or portal that's on planet Earth that we don't realize is there, and we just accidentally walk into the damn thing. Something like that.
Yeah.
Which I guess could still be a possibility. But I wonder now if aliens don't maybe have something to do with some of that, because he was in the woods. He
Hmm.
was not where, they were like trying to abduct anybody or anything, right?
Yeah, they frequent the woods just as much as. I mean, if you hear some of these guys, I mean, like one of them was quoted to say that He's like at the time back in when this happened, 50. What was it? Uh, what do you say? Oh, in 1975, one of them was I forgot. I would imagine this is Mike, the foreman. He said, "I've been working these woods for over 10 years." This was in 75, and this is the damnedest thing that has ever happened to me. And then he quoted again in 1995. He goes, I've been working in these woods for over 30 years, and this is still the damnedest thing that I've ever that's ever happened to me.
Right.
These guys have been in the woods a lot. And, I was the first to say that it's a misconception to think that you need to go to a desert or a mountaintop or a forest to experience a UFO. But just because my experience was in a regular neighborhood. That's why I say it's a misconception because I know because it happened to me. I wasn't living
Hmm.
in the forest, at the time. I was in a regular neighborhood. I thought people were going
Right.
to come swinging off the porch going, "Oh my God, kids, are you okay?" Like, or
Yeah.
someone else go, "Hey, I saw you guys disappear on this corner and reappear." I was just hoping for something
Yep.
and it was nothing, just
Yep.
absolute quiet. As a matter of
Yep.
fact, the guy that was standing right next to me that experienced what I thought everything I experienced didn't want to talk about it. So that was just a whole nother shock that nobody's seen it. Um,
Well, and he probably didn't want to talk about it because his reaction to it was different than yours. You know, it scared him.
yeah, he was definitely scared, and just by him saying if I could do it all over again, because I think you and I would have had a different attitude or an answer because we appreciate all this stuff. Like I'd rather
Hmm.
have it, you know, open my mind with this other than just not. But
Hmm.
that tells it all right there. Travis said if I could do it again, I wouldn't have got out that car or the truck.
Right.
And so right from the beginning, I mean, he was uh, horrified.
Yeah.
That's why we picked this because if you watch Fire in the Sky, that's pretty damn scary. He's waking up in this slimy cocoon. He's crawling around these windy hallways. He's trying to get away. It sounds like a nightmare that everyone has, right? Where you
Hmm.
just can't get up to speed, and there's something right on your tail, and you don't know what you're gonna see popping around the next corner.
Yeah.
You know,
Monsters.
yeah, that is scarier than hell.
Yeah. Absolutely. Very frightening. Perfect for Halloween.
Yeah. Hey, I sent a 2 minute. That sounds too long. Come on, Mike. I think I sent like a minute video to one of the producers that asked me permission on the Discovery Channel UFO Witness. And so they actually used the clip for it was UFO Witness season 2, episode 1. It was called The Shapeshifter. And you can actually look it up. I'm on the show, but it's just like 5 seconds and it's in the
Yeah.
very beginning. So what they did was they took my 1 to maybe 2 minute video of me sitting on my bed in my bedroom, and I'm just explaining my experience. Walking around the block, I see a vortex in the clouds. I told them all that, and then they only grabbed a little tiny, tiny piece of it. And if you watch it, you would think that I was scared to death too. And then that wasn't the case. That wasn't my case at all. There was no point in that experience that I
Hmm.
was scared. I was in awe and like stuck. And yeah, I was paralyzed. But I remember thoughts were eventually communications. Like, oh my God. When I got older, I was like, those thoughts, they heard me because they reacted to me. Whatever I thought, they were like, oh yeah, you know? But it just goes to show you that was just a little micro dose version of what happened to Travis. Poor Travis. He's got a lot of regrets, and I heard that he's got a documentary called the Travis Walton story, which I'm very interested to watch because I think that's more along the lines how he wanted it to be portrayed, you know. So I'm really interested in that.
Yeah, I am too. I want to hear his version of the story because he doesn't really do a whole lot of interviews per se. And he's even admitted that he really hasn't told the full scope of his experience, that he always
Oh,
chose not to because he didn't want the ridicule or the attention. And I can understand because they took something Hollywood, took something of his that was already frightening enough for him and really, really made it extra frightening.
yeah,
And I mean, like you, I can totally relate to that because I was supposed to be on the Travel Channel's new alien show that got canned because of COVID, but that was a blessing in disguise because the Osborne boy, what's his name? Ozzy
Jack.
Osbourne's son, Jack. Jack Osborne and George Norrie and some Peter somebody was the director. I was supposed to be in their pilot episode and their first two official episodes because of some of my experiences, but they wanted to take the scariest parts
Yep.
and use them only,
Yeah.
and they would even
Mhm.
press me for more. Like, is there more to this scary stuff? Is there more
Right.
to this
Yeah.
reptilian part? And, yeah,
Yeah.
like they were really pushing for the scary stuff. They didn't want to hear about the good beings.
Right. They never do.
No,
It's
no.
like they want
So I
everyone to
get it.
be.
And thankfully he gets to do a documentary and tell his true story
Yeah,
without the
he knew that
dramatization.
something, he knew that, um, that something good had to come out of it. If it's either to help somebody or something. I mean, he had a good attitude about his push. I didn't realize that he doesn't do a lot of interviews. I thought he was kind of like me, like a hustler, like he wouldn't say no, you know. Um,
Or when
Maybe he
he
was a
was
little bit more
younger,
choosy.
when he was
Yeah.
younger, but he doesn't really do so many interviews anymore, you know. But he's up there in the years now, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because he
I mean,
he was in his
how old was
20s, so
he?
he's got to be 70,
Right. Okay.
72. I mean, which ain't
Yeah.
old yet, but I mean, he's getting up there.
Right. I mean, he's old enough that he don't want to go out running around hustling for interviews or anything anymore, especially when they're just going to turn it into dramatization.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
they try to
let's add
blame.
an extra fear factor to it.
Yeah, there was, and there's a lot of people, like you said, that just straight up don't believe it. They thought that they were like, hey, they they had some contract that they were picking up all these little slim picking contracts on the trees, that the amount of trees, lumber that they needed to get, and this was a way to get out of a contract because it was like an act of God type of contract in the speculations or what in the,
Right.
in the whatever.
In the
But
whatever.
yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever, man.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome very much. I'm going to refill my coffee. Keep talking.
Oh man,
We need filler.
I'm not quite there yet, but I will keep talking, Jenny. So yeah, he had some 4.5 foot tall. They had some like oranges. Why does everyone wear these skin tight suits? I mean, what's up with
I
that?
guess they try to look sexy.
Is that what we're all going to be wearing later?
I don't know. I mean, mine will probably be skin tight so I can show off these
Oh,
curves.
oh damn. Those birthing hips.
Right? Show off all my curves with my skin tight
They're like, we're
jumpsuit
going to
on.
use this one for a little bit longer.
Yep. And I'll probably pick an orange jumpsuit too, because that's my favorite color.
That is a pretty color.
That and turquoise.
Ooh,
Love me some turquoise.
yeah. I'm all looking at my paper, and it's weird. I've already talked about everything that I wrote down. They lost their
Oh,
jobs,
look at
apparently.
you.
They lost
Did
their
they really?
jobs. Yeah. Initially, they lost their jobs. Eventually,
Well, them sons of bitches.
yeah. Well, I mean, can you blame anybody? I don't blame the police officer thinking that they were, covering up a murder. I don't blame their own family members for going, come on, just tell us the truth. Where's Travis? They're just like, just tell us where the body's at, man.
Right. Show us where the body's buried. Jeez.
I love
Jesus.
that movie back in back before I was really out of the closet with my UFO experience and all that stuff. I loved that movie. I was all down for it. I was
Out of the
just like
closet.
over and over watching that thing over and over again. And then I actually met somebody
Before
that
Mike
was,
was out of the closet.
yeah. And then I actually met somebody that was roommates with him. So
Really?
I didn't really jump
That's
all
kind of
over that.
cool.
Yeah. It was one of my old friends, Eric Mitchell.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
Yeah, he was actually a roommate, supposedly, with Travis and his girlfriend. Travis's girlfriend at the time is someone else. I believe this person is not in my group anymore, but I think she's in your group.
Oh,
Yep.
huh.
Yeah.
And who is she? I mean, what about her?
She was Travis's girlfriend at the time
Oh, oh, oh.
when my friend at the time, well, Eric Mitchell, was living with them.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. And I never really drilled
Interesting.
anything up. I'm not that type, like, I didn't want to just like be a vampire and totally just like you. I know that you regress and but I don't want to be that person that's like, hey, could you regress me?
I know, but I already said, hey, can I regress you?
It's
I
like,
like guinea pigs.
yeah, it's like Seinfeld. You got a girlfriend
Yeah,
that's a masseuse, and you want to
yeah.
you want to massage right away.
Right. You just want
I
to
I try to
flop
play
down
it
on the
off.
table.
I try to be cool. Yeah. I'm usually the one that's like, would you like a massage?
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's me too. Yeah, I'm like that. I'm the one that wants to be the fixer.
But he never told me anything too crazy about, anything about Travis other
I wonder
than
why she's not mentioned anything about that though if she's in my group. That's interesting.
she's got her own stuff that she's
Mhm.
pushing, and I think she has a twin sister as well. And they are part of the hello, can you still see me?
I can still see you, but your light changed.
Okay.
There you go.
She was part of the Starborn uh uh it's all about experiencers and getting help, which is great. I don't know if you've heard of the Starborn
I have not.
support. Yeah.
No.
So that's kind of,
Interesting. All right.
yeah, we'll look into that more on our own before we bring up anything more
Right.
about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because there was a reason why I got rid of it. So
Okay.
now I'll just be honest. She's just negative, especially about politics and shit.
Okay.
She's one of them haters. She's got TDS. I just couldn't stand her. Gone. I don't care. I'll say
Interesting.
it. I don't care anymore. I just
Very
can't stand
interesting.
it. Yeah. And I
Right?
held on for so long and I ignored it. There's some people that I hang on and I go, no, they're much too important to me. Like I need them.
Right.
And then it's
I
like,
know.
nope, that's it. I'm done. I am done.
Yeah.
I'm done with your negative ass. I'm out of here,
Yeah.
dude. So that's what happened with her. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. What
I
have
get
I
it.
become? What have I become?
What have I become?
This is not my house. This is not my wife.
Thou dost
Let the
protest.
water fill me up. Too many days gone by. Let the water fill me up. Oh, I still got one sip left.
I've had a water song stuck in my head today too, but it wasn't that one. It was that shove me into shallow water before I
Catch,
get too
go too
deep.
deep. What I am,
Yeah.
you, what you are. Oh.
Right?
What?
What? It's been in my
You know
head
what I was
all day
thinking?
today.
Do you remember Porno for Pyros?
No.
Remember, children are innocent and teenagers fucked up in the head. Adults are even more fucked up, and elderlies are like children. You don't
I
remember
don't
that?
know this song at all. You're gonna have to
It's
send me a link.
okay. All right, I'll send
That sounds
Kelly.
epic.
Send Kelly porno
And
for
Kelly
Pyro.
Porno.
It made me think of it when you posted a song, and I was like, "That's right along the lines of." I go, "I'm gonna blow her away with porno for pyros."
Yeah,
Okay,
I've never heard that. It sounds like something I love.
yeah, like Black Hole Sun, all them
Yeah,
cool
yeah,
ass songs.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was on a roll
You
the other
remember the
day.
Black Hole Sun?
Right on. Love it. Love it. Yeah, I
According
was
to
on a
my
roll with music the
calculations.
other night. I was sharing all kinds of stuff I was jamming out to on Facebook. Missy was gone that night. She went to stay with her elderly mother-in-law.
Oh.
So me and the kids were just playing music while she was gone. We were rowdy while she was away. That's how we roll. No, we're rowdy when she's home too.
You just were just doing a little something different that out of the ordinary that you don't normally
Yeah.
drown her with music every night, right?
Not every night, but usually at least once a week. Yeah. She can literally come home from work and we're just blaring music through the whole house.
Hmm. There's one little thing I just caught on my paper here. It
Okay.
said one room was filled with space. Do you remember coming across something like that?
Filled with space.
He said one room that he ended up inside, he can see space. And there
Oh.
was actually a star map, just like
Did
Betty
he
and Barney
remember any?
Hill.
Did he remember any of it?
I should have looked deeper into it. That's something you would have jumped all over. All I did was write it down.
Yeah, I'm an avid researcher. I need to know. Like, I'm so curious about everything. I'm like the curiosity cat thing, you
Yeah,
know?
I know. I was like,
I'm like so curious about stuff.
what's Kelly gonna do with this one?
Yeah. But no, I do remember him saying that the room that he was in, it was hard to breathe
Yes, it was
because it
muggy
felt
and
like
hard to
really
breathe.
heavy, humid.
Yeah, right. It wasn't ready for the oxygen levels that we're used to inhaling.
Right. So that was very interesting to me too. I was like, "Oh, so they need to breathe different than us."
Yeah,
This is
and they
curious
don't
for
mind the
me.
musty, smelly stuff.
Yeah, they probably don't wear deodorant either.
Right. And it doesn't seem like that craft was built for us. It was built for them.
Right.
He was like
Yeah,
crawling around in these hallways.
but that's interesting, right? Because it was short and he's really tall.
Yeah, and something about the table, they asked him, were your feet hanging from the metal table? And I think he said they were touching the No, they were hanging. They were hanging. So I'm tripping.
And when he stood up, he had to bend over to walk through the place
Yeah, it
because
was like it was designed to have humans laying down, but not roaming the ship.
right, right, right. And the ones that were that were more human looking, the pictures, the drawings that he has of them reminded me of Billy Myers' Pleiadian
Ah, the
because of the
Pleiadians.
docked bangs,
Oh
square
gosh, yeah.
haircuts that they all the horrible Swedish
Yeah, like the
haircut or
owner
whatever
of
you
the
call that.
Raiders. Yeah, like the owner of the Raiders. If you ever
It's like the worst haircut.
It's horrible. That's the bowl cut that they used to make fun
I
of
know.
when we grew up.
I know. And I was a beautician first, so
Oh,
that matters to me. Haircuts matter.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got a haircut.
But that was a bad. Oh, you did get a haircut.
I
Missy
did get
did
a
too. I
haircut.
just cut Missy's hair.
Ooh.
Yeah. I gave her a new sleek look.
Oh, I can't wait to see her on our next Beyond the Veil, darling.
Yeah. She needed it cut before she dresses up in her lion outfit.
Hey, you gave it away.
It's okay. It's okay. We're all going to be aliens. It's fine.
Are you serious? You just told me everybody's?
Did
Well,
you
I'm not
not
telling you your,
know? You didn't
I'm
get the
not telling you
memo?
yours. You couldn't get it with my little clues I gave
I
you,
know your clue you gave me. I was just like,
and
God,
I
it's got to
cannot
be the
say it.
blonde kicking in. I just can't figure this out.
I can't say it in front of you because if I say it the way I want to say it, it's over. I can't even
Uh
look
oh.
at you right. I'm not even going to look
You
at you right now.
can't even look at you right now.
I'm not. I'm
And
not going to
I'm
tell
not.
you.
You don't have to tell me.
I won't.
I didn't tell you what I'm doing.
You said you're all aliens. It's
I
okay.
mean,
Yeah, well, certain kind of alien. Little blue
loose,
fucker. What?
loosely. Blue fucker. Little blue fucker. Oh, you're too funny.
Eh,
Little blue fucker.
oh, you little blue fuckers. Wipe me ass with a little blue fucker shit about the good for you.
Must be a smurf.
Oh, and it was an Indian Smurf.
He's a little smurf.
I am an
Little
Indian
blue
Smurf.
fucker.
Don't fuck with me, motherfucker.
You little blue fucker.
You are a blue fucker to me, and I don't appreciate it. Okay? Back in Packy, I had a little blue fucker too in my backpack, motherfucker. Taxi!
I can't even look at you right now.
See?
See? No,
Poor
I didn't. I
Travis.
didn't. Technically, I didn't tell you what I'm gonna be for our Halloween show.
All right. Well, yeah, because there's a lot of species out there, right? Yeah, I could tell. Poor Travis. He just happened to fall on our show.
Oh, poor Travis
Poor Travis. He had no idea he was going to fall on Thirsty Thursdays, where we
and
start
his.
off pretty serious and then we turn to clowns.
We kind of started out clowns,
Oh, yeah, we try to fake. Yeah, we fake the
and
funk
then
a
we
little
turned
bit.
serious, and then we went back to clowns.
Yeah, we are serious. I'm serious right now.
I'm so serious.
Oh my God, look at you. Make me sick.
So, what are you gonna be
Oh,
for Halloween?
I am going to be. Oh, this name always escapes me. Damn it. Wendigo. A Wendigo.
Damn it, Jim.
I'm not a doctor. Yeah. I'm a Wendigo. I don't
You're a
know if you've
windy, a
watched.
Wendigo.
Yeah, they're like
I know
it's
what they
from the
are.
Silence of the Lamb.
I know what they are. I have
Hannibal
heard one
Lecter.
in real life, a Wendigo.
You seen
I've heard
Silence
their
of?
scream. Oh yeah, I've seen
Oh,
that.
okay. So it's not from Silence of the Lamb. It's from another. It's from a more of a recent series um called It's called Lecter or so. I don't even know what the
Oh,
name of it.
yeah, yeah, Lecter, Hannibal Lecter,
Yeah, it's a whole nother. It's not Anthony Hopkins.
right?
It's another actor, and they did really really well. But there's this fictitious second character about him that between that's like a deer and a man. It's a Wendigo.
It's a
Yeah,
Wendigo.
I'll show you. I was gonna be all black with antlers and a black bodysuit.
Is it a tight bodysuit?
I made sure it was XXL. I have gained weight since I stopped smoking, so even this
Right.
excess, I haven't tried it on yet, but my wife was already laughing at me earlier, just thinking about it on. And I'm like,
Too
it's gonna be
funny.
black, no one can see it. And she's like, okay,
Okay. We'll see about that.
yeah. Oh my gosh,
Alrighty.
dude.
Well,
Yeah,
we're in for a surprise.
yep.
You and your big antlers.
Yeah, I hope that's the only thing that's gonna be big.
Are you
Oh,
worried about your butt looking big in your outfit?
my belly, more my belly than my butt. But at least I have a butt now. I have a butt. I
You
never
have a
had a
butt,
butt. It used to be just an extended part of my back.
right?
Now I
I know
got a
people like that.
little chunky monkey now.
Little chunky monkey.
I see myself when I'm walking by one of those windows.
You see your booty sticking out?
I see it. I check myself out. It's all
Do you
right.
stop and go, "Ooh, I got some J-Lo back now"?
It's part of my walk. Yeah,
You're so funny.
never had one of those before. I'm going to take care of it.
It's a wonderful thing.
I know. What's that thing way back there, Kelly?
Right? So I have to get up and
Kelly's
show
all,
my
let me go check. Let me go see. I'm going, oh, I found it.
I'm not twerking.
I know. I had to add a little extra something to
I
it.
know. I know. You just wanted to twerk. You just wanted to show off.
I wanted to twerk.
You just wanted to show off that butt.
I just got done telling you about it. It's show and tell time. It's bring your butt to work night.
Bring your butt to work night.
Yeah.
Too funny. This week it was you. Last week it was me.
I pulled the whole, ma'am, you dropped something.
And
Yeah.
then in your reenactment, you had to twerk.
Had to add a little something to it, man.
Gotta do a little something, something. All right, what are we talking about next week? Do we know yet? Ooh, do you
What?
know that I have a fabulous PDF of all kinds of alien
Oh,
beings?
yes. I am down for that. What do you
Let's
think?
do it.
Is that doable? You think
Let's
it's
do it.
doable?
It's
Okay.
doable.
You know,
Totally doable, man.
when I went to do my UFO conference, my first one, there was a lady that went before me, and I was just astounded by the amount of different species that she was talking about. I mean, she was talking about like dogmen, you
Yeah.
know. I mean, I understood about, the felines and stuff like that, but she straight went to dog people, and I was just like, there's a part of you that's like, oh, come on, because
Hmm.
there's just so many, but
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah. Totally. Oh, I know. I believe it now. You just don't even know. You don't even know what I know. I've seen Dogman. I've seen werewolves. I have recordings of werewolves. No
Yeah.
kidding. I mean, that shit's real, and I don't know what that's some kind of
Shape shifting
weird,
Skywalker, I mean,
weird
Skinwalker
fuckers.
stuff.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know how to explain them. I don't know what category they fit in, other than paranormal or crypto zoological. I don't feel like they're alien. You know, I could be wrong. I didn't think Bigfoot was an alien either until I saw him on the damn list.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I could be wrong,
Hmm.
but I've seen them. I've seen two different kinds of reptilian. We here locally where I live in Indiana, we actually had newspaper articles about some type of amphibious humanoid that drug a woman under the water and left her all clawed up. She had to fight for her life to get away from it in broad daylight, while several people were on the bank swimming in the river. Like,
A
we've got lots
swamp
of
thing.
creepy ass things here in Indiana. I've got like two whole books on all of the weird stuff. We've got these little weird, what do they call them? Puckwudgies.
Hmm.
They call it a
Puckwudgie.
puckwudgie, I think is how you say the word. But they're these little bitty, nasty looking creatures. They're like skinless. They kind of look like what's
Oh,
the
the chupacabra.
golem, the
Oh,
the golem dude on Lord of the Rings. Give me that shiny shit,
oh
dude.
yeah, Prissy. What? I mean,
They're kind of creepy looking like that thing, but smaller. They're like real kind of naked and just a little bit of hair on them, and they got weird ass ears. Probably what like our ancestors were referring to when they would see something and call it like a gnome or a troll, I would
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
But I have photographs of one of them little creepy looking bastards up in the tree right outside of our house. That was just last year at the house we just moved from. There was lots of weird shit happen at that house. We saw a
Oh.
skinwalker. Like there was a lot of really weird paranormal stuff. But strangely enough, when we first moved there, um, one of the neighbors came over to introduce herself to us when we moved in. And the first thing I like, she didn't know me from Adam. She didn't know that I'm into spiritual stuff and metaphysical and paranormal and all that. She didn't know that about me. But right out the gate, she's like, "Oh, and by the way, over here on the back side of my property, there's like a portal that opens up sometimes and things come in and out of it." And I'm like, "What?" And I thought she was kind of cuckoo, you know, because who does that? Who just tells total strangers that when you introduce yourself? But lo and
Yeah.
behold, in the year and a half we lived there, man, we saw all kinds of stuff there and heard things. Like it was, because I was creeped out a lot when we lived there.
Yeah.
That was when you and I first started doing shows, and there was a lot of creepy shit that went on out there. But
Yeah.
we were kind of in the country, you know,
Yeah.
kind of like a lot of woods around and not a whole lot of neighbors.
Yeah. Kind of like where I'm at now.
So creepy ass shit can happen in them places for sure. Now
Every once in a while.
UFOs
Yeah.
can pick you right up in the middle of the city. They don't care.
I'm telling you, if they want
They
you,
ain't,
they're gonna get
yeah,
you.
yeah, they ain't waiting for you to go in the country. They'll get you anywhere.
I'm like,
But
take me. I want another experience. I don't even care.
yeah, right.
I've already been through so much in my life. I mean, it's like, what's the worst thing that can happen? Like, I can die. Like, then I'm just off to the next level of like, wow, I was right about this. And how about this? Oh my God, you want me to go back? Like, whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It, if they're trying to take over the world, like, whatever, dude. They would have
Whatever.
done
If
it a long
that's
time ago.
yeah, right. I
I
mean,
even if they were taking over the world, I'd be like, wow, they're so neat.
right. But I mean, they wouldn't have waited for us to evolve this far. If
No,
they were
it's
going to
silly.
do that, they would have already done it.
It's it's so silly. Yeah. I mean, I know
Yeah,
that I believe in the galactic rules and laws and stuff like that and karma. I think there's a lot of
yeah,
universal elements to it where they know they can't do this and they know that we have to do this on our own and things
yeah.
like that.
Yep.
But
I
then
think
there's
so
people
too.
that don't play by the rules. I get it, you know. I
Yeah.
hope you do. What, baby? What's wrong? Huh? You want to go in the boys' room, don't you? Let me see if he wants to go in the boys' room real quick. Oh,
Okay.
the door's wide open. He's silly. I don't, he wants food. You're not getting food right now, boy. He's a silky, silky cat, but he's an asshole.
Sounds
And
like
then my
Casper.
baby's over here, and then I got my baby. Oh, look at this guy. Yeah, he'll jump up on here. He is a fat guy. He's got a small little tiny head, and he's got this huge body. He looks like the Sphinx, where the head doesn't look right. It's too
Right.
small for his body.
Right.
And look, he's acting like he's this lover.
Uh-huh.
His name is Snoke. Go ahead, say hi. He's just
Hi
another
there.
tuxedo. We keep getting all these tuxedos. That's all
I
we
love
get.
tuxedo cats.
He's a little fucker. He'll bite you though. You keep petting him. He's like, oh yeah, I've had enough.
Yeah.
Oh baby, what? You
My
acting like you're
Cleopatra is like that too. She's okay getting a few pets, and then if you keep doing it, it pisses her off.
yeah, it kind of overstimulates. He's
Yeah.
so he's so
She's just like,
silky
leave me alone.
soft. And he looks like he's got his pattern. It looks like he's wearing these really tight Levi pants that are way too small for him, that are like sagging because of his. Yeah, he acts like he's some lover, and he's not. The real lover is my cat over there named Kylo. He's over
Yeah.
here um,
I
laying on
saw
the.
it over there.
Yeah, he's laying on the couch. That's my baby.
just chilling.
Yeah. Huh, Kylo. He was crying up a storm when I was waiting for you, though. I was like, oh my God. Every time I turn my back, he's like, meow. And I'm like, oh, poor baby. Oh, this guy is just so fat, though. Oh,
He is plump.
he's a big guy,
He's
just like his
beautiful.
daddy. Oh, I got a bunch of new fat boy pants that I just got in the mail. I'm so happy
Right.
because all my other stuff does not fit.
That's okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
You know, it's okay. I like it. I've always wanted to be big anyway.
There you go. Now you can be big.
Now it's gonna be big, Mike.
Big Mike.
Trying to figure out what else is new around you.
What else is new?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I see a pyramid back there, but I think you've always had that, and I might always bring that up.
Yeah. And all of my new
Okay,
things
that's where all the new
on the
stuff's at, is
wall,
directly behind you. Yeah. There's some.
mainly.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
that girl again with you got the whole back, the back of a girl. That's on
Over
your,
here, you mean?
no, up here on the wall, right next to your moon and star.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Other
Wait, this
side.
side of
Yep.
me.
Yep.
Right there.
There's that girl. She's facing the
Yeah.
other way, just like on your board,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She says they whispered to her, "You cannot withstand the storm." And she whispered back, "I am the storm." And this one says
Yeah.
she remembered who she was and the game changed.
Oh wow, cool. When she
And
found
then
out we are what we're looking for.
that's right. And then this one says, "Make your magic." And that one says, "It all begins and ends in your mind. What you give power to has power over you if you allow
Yes.
it." And
And then
then
you've
over
got the
here where
mind
you
over
can't
matter.
see, I have one that says, "The best is yet to be." And yeah, mind over
Mind over
matter.
matter. Yeah.
And then Missy's thing that says, "Love you more,"
Uh,
because we love things that say stuff, right? So we have lots of sayings throughout our house.
that's
And
cool.
I have a little plaque that sits on the counter that says, "My garden is my happy place," because I'm a, you know,
Greenwich.
green witch, green thumb
Yeah, just
person.
like me.
And Missy's got one that has flip flops on it that says, "The beach is my happy place."
The beach.
The beach. She loves the beach. She's a Leo. She loves to be in the sun. Of course, I love to be in the
Oh,
sun, and I love the beach too.
that's
But
why
when
she's
I'm on
being
the beach,
white.
I'm building sandcastles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And buried. No, I don't want to be buried after. I've seen too many bad videos.
Uh, yeah. All them weird little crab things that are in the sand or whatever.
And people get stuck too. And the water starts coming, and you're like, oh my God, and you're
Well,
freaking
that's
out.
not cool either. But I was
No.
talking about them little bugs that make people
Yeah.
really sick.
Sand crabs and
Yeah, that's frightening. I'll just
sand
stick to,
fleas and
yeah, I'll just stick to building the sandcastle.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're getting too old for that now, I guess. Because we know too much now. We've seen too many things.
I've seen too many scary movies.
Yeah. Way
And
too
I
many
love to
videos.
sit by the ocean, but I don't want to swim in it.
Yeah, it's pretty darn scary the way it just kind of takes you, man.
Yeah.
I almost lost my life when I was in the Navy. I was on Liberty and I went to some beach and I had a buddy with me from California and he was a surfer and he had a surfboard and he goes, "Hey Mike, you want to borrow my other surfboard?" And I'm like, "Hell no, I don't know how to do a surfboard." I go, "I'll take that boogie board though. I'm from California. I could boogie board, you know." So
Hmm.
we go to this beach called Surfer Beach. It's where professional people go to surf in Hawaii. And we took some long about way to get there. Like we started off jumping into some canal that ships actually were coming through, not when we went. across it, but any minute there was going to be a ship going by. It was like, what are we doing? He's in a surfboard doing his little paddle thing, and I'm behind him in the boogie board. And we finally arrived at this beach where it's called Surfer Beach. It's where professional fucking surfers go. And we get there, and he keeps going out to the deep part. And I'm like, oh my God, he's crazy. I'm just going to be smart and stay close to the shore with my boogie board. And
Hmm.
little did I know that that beach was famous for shore break. I didn't realize what shore break was, but I found out real quick what shore break was. And
Because there's a strong rift there, right?
it kept taking me under over and over and over. And every time I couldn't hold my breath, all I remember is, and I'm just flapping my arms and my legs, just making the movement, hoping that I'm going the right direction up, for air.
Yeah.
And I would reach the air, and as soon as I would grab some air, boom, another wave would take me under, and it was all over again. And I would like just try. It did it like 3 times before that ocean finally threw me out and said, "Get the hell out of here."
Just get out.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna die because I remember thinking, "So this is what it's like. Like I'm gonna die." I would have been 21 years old, dead in Oahu
Wow.
with no children.
Right. It wasn't meant to
No
happen that way.
walkers. Oh my
You,
God. And
you
soon
had to
as
have
I
little
realized,
skywalkers first.
yeah, the first couple steps that I took after I realized that I survived, I stepped on a broken piece of glass
Awesome.
and I was bleeding all over the place. Yeah, it
Good
was it was
God.
crazy. Yeah.
That was a cursed island.
And another time I almost died. Wait, what did you say?
That was a cursed island, cursed
Yeah,
beach.
right.
Yeah.
I was playing hide and seek with my cousin Charlie one day in my Aunt Cindy's house outside in the backyard. She had this big old backyard. It looked like Stanford and Son. It had all kinds of crap back there. There was a refrigerator, and I was like, this is a perfect place to
Ba-dum,
hide.
ba-dum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, these days you can't have a refrigerator in your backyard unless it's chained
No.
up, turned
Right.
around, facing the house to where a kid can't open it, because that's what I did. I almost died. I found the most perfect hiding spot in the world. My cousin Charlie
Oh
was
yeah.
never going to find me.
Oh yeah.
I almost died in that damn refrigerator.
Yeah.
Almost.
Mm-hmm. I know we do dumb things when we're kids.
Yep.
It's a wonder we made it out of childhood alive, especially us kind of 80s type kids, right? Because we really did some dumb stuff.
Yep.
Like we really did some dumb stuff.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
telling my brother, "You're dumb. You're going to end up dead." Like stop.
Yep.
Just stop.
And it continued as we got older. I mean, I was all on board with those stupid energy drinks and
Yeah.
vaping pens and vaping
Oh my god.
marijuana and vaping nicotine. I was addicted to some unicorn milk and peach and all these
Yeah.
stupid flavors they were trying to get kids to, you know.
Yeah.
And
I
I,
have a
I
daughter
even
that's a
had
big
sweet lung.
vapor.
I had sweet lung. I tasted it when I coughed. Like I could taste my lung was sweet. And I'm like, oh my God, that's a thing. That's disgusting.
Yep.
And I'm drinking these energy drinks, sometimes two a day. I'm making it like I tell myself it's a work thing, right? It's a work thing. It's
Mhm.
a work thing. And it's like, dude, you're destroying. Like, I'm lucky. I'm okay where I'm at right now. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because those are really hard on the heart.
Yeah,
Those energy drinks, they're really hard on your heart.
yeah. It's too much. I didn't need any of that stuff. Never.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think any of us really need it. We just
Yeah, we give it way too
aren't
much credit.
thinking, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah. We aren't thinking that those things are not safe if they're on the market.
yeah. I'm
Because
I'm
among
still.
the 30 somethings, the vaping is still really a big deal. A lot
Yeah,
of them vape instead of smoke.
yeah. Thinking
Yeah.
it's almost like a diet coke. Like sometimes
Mhm.
the diet's even worse. The diet
Yeah.
shit's horrible.
Yeah. because of all the aspartame and shit.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
don't like a
soda.
lot of the stuff they put in the diet stuff. I'd rather
See,
just have the
that's
real sugar.
right.
Take my
They can.
chances with real sugar.
That's the thing. They can hide. They can hide that sugar in solvents. And I like to say the word solvent,
I
but
know,
yeah, overrated solvent.
right?
Yeah, you seen the pictures where they show a cup of whatever, and then the pile of sugar that's on the table next to it. They're like, yeah, that's what's in that cup.
Hmm. Yep. That's why I drink mainly homemade brewed iced tea
Oh
or
yeah.
my coffee if I'm not drinking water. And I always have water. Always.
Oh my God, that thing's always so shiny.
And look,
Oh, it's gone.
I finally got that tag off.
Well, now you need some goo gone.
It's not sticky. I used vinegar.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
vinegar
thought
on
I
a
seen
napkin
some
takes
rest.
the stickiness right off of it. No, might
I
be my
thought I seen some.
fingerprints from wearing lotion and touching it. Yeah, it's my fingers. I fingered it.
Oh,
Oh my God. Bella came to me the other day. She was all butterfingers about a bunch of stuff, but she says, Mom, my hands are not handsing and my fingers are not fingering.
oh my gosh.
I'm like, what?
My hands are not handsing and my fingers aren't
Uh,
fingering.
She's like, I can't do anything. It's like they're not working today. She was having a clumsy day. But I just love the way she worded it. My hands are not handing and my fingers are not fingering. I'm like, you're hilarious. Children, you never know what they're going to say. They're like a
Childress,
box of chocolates. You never know what you're
you
going to
never
get.
know. You never know. I was running.
And running.
Mm. And that's
And
about that's about all the shrimp.
they say, run, Forrest.
He sure is a dumb son of a bitch, but he sure can run.
All right. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's
And Bubba
classic.
Gump. I love Bubba
Yep.
Gump.
Boy, you better
And
tuck that bottom lip,
What's his name?
Lieutenant Dang.
Lieutenant Dan. That's what his name was. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like him too. That was a great movie.
I got ice cream.
Yeah, love it. That was a good one.
Yes. The soundtrack for that movie was good too.
Yeah, yeah, it was. I used to be real big at collecting soundtrack CDs.
Ah, I was never into it, but that one stood out to me.
Yeah,
I was like, what's up with this? They're like, those are soundtracks. A lot of movies have soundtracks. And I'm like,
yeah,
wow. And
yeah.
that's when I started paying attention a little bit. Like, fuck,
Oh,
I like
yeah.
that.
Like St. Elmo's Fire soundtrack. That one was awesome.
Hmm.
Yeah, I used to have a bunch of those. Anyway,
Poor Travis.
poor Travis. He got thrown in the mix of our
He got
bullshit.
he got thrown into Thirsty Thursdays. It's not his fault. It's just
our
how we
our
do.
Thirsty Thursdays is like a box of chocolates.
Right. We like to do what we like to do. And if people don't appreciate it, they won't appreciate it. But I think people appreciate it. So it's
That's right,
okay.
because if little Mike or Big Mike want to twerk, we're gonna let him twerk.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. If I got a new toy, I'm going to show it off.
Right.
And if I want Kelly to get something that's in the back of the room, she's going to get it.
He's gonna send me to get it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Too funny.
Whoa. That was weird.
Whoa. Are things falling over?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, my eyes are playing tricks on me, I guess.
Okay.
That would be cool if I experienced something paranormal on a paranormal podcast,
Wouldn't it?
like your little orbs that you get.
Right?
Oh, wow. Your
What?
little girl yeah, everything comes in and out of focus with you.
I know. I don't know why this new camera I have, it's always like trying to.
Yeah. It's weird. Some of those pictures in the back come crystal clear, and then they go back to
Yeah, crap.
not necessarily.
But if I switch to the other camera, watch. Watch what happens. See?
Oh,
I get
whoa.
really dark. See the difference? That's why I
Yeah,
use that
I
other
almost
one.
thought you were black and white.
I know. I don't know what's going on with that camera.
Oh my gosh, but I had no idea you that was weird. You got something going on with those tiles on the wall or something? The checkerboard stuff, like wicker, kind of like a wicker wallpaper.
That's a room divider.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Blocks Missy from walking in and out of her room.
Oh, I knew it had
So
something to do with Missy.
so that she can freely come and go, right?
Yes, right. Without giving us that look, right? That
Yeah.
magic look.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of looks, I saw the look you were talking about that I get when I got a mouthful of something to say, but I'm letting
Yeah.
somebody else
Oh,
talk
yeah.
first. I totally did that in that interview with Monica. And I'm like, oh, I see the look now. I know what he's talking about. Because I'm
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah, there's bells going off. You're ready.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
ready for
yeah.
your next opportunity.
I had so much to say.
Yeah.
And I'm just like trying to patiently wait and hope I
Yeah,
don't forget.
you're so good at it. I'm not. I end up like I can't stand it anymore. Damn it, I'm interrupting you. I don't care. Just shut
Yeah.
up.
I'm a pretty patient person. I'm just always afraid I'm going to forget what I'm wanting to say.
Yeah, I do that a lot. Oh my
I do
gosh.
too. I have CRS. Can't remember shit.
Well, at least you don't have TDS, so that's good.
Right.
That
Yeah.
means you're
That's why I
strong.
have so
You
many
survived.
that's why I have so many notes because I'll make a little note so I don't forget what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or what I'm trying to do next. I make a note for that too. Like some of my best ideas come to me at 3 a.m. when I'm dog dick tired, right? So
Yeah.
I'll just write it down and check it the next day.
Check
But
it at the door.
I had a really a really cool meditation experience the other night that I haven't had for a really long time. And I was writing it down in the dark after I came out of the meditation so that I wouldn't forget. But I guess because of finding that PDF with the list of all of the alien species, I've kind of been a little stumped because the Lyrans apparently don't have any connection to the lion people, the feline people, according to this PDF.
Hmm.
And that really kind of bothered me. Like
Yeah.
it didn't set right with me, you know?
Yeah, it's like it's too late. That's what I think.
Yeah. And there seems to be too many other people that would agree with me on that, you know? That there are feline people from the Lyran constellation. So, anyway, I guess that
Hmm.
was kind of in the back of my head when I did the meditation because I wasn't trying to do anything other than just ground and center, connect. But in the moment, I was like, oh, I think I want to go ahead and activate my Kundalini while I'm at it. So I just lit all my chakras up, you know. And then I was like, ooh, I want to do a mudra too, right? The finger symbol mudras.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So usually when I meditate, I'll do the middle finger mudra, right? Like
Okay.
that.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually the one I do because my middle fingers are actually my main healer pointers. So I like to
Okay.
energize them. But this time, for whatever reason, I decided to do this one. And I don't even know what that one means. Like, I don't know what it's supposed to do. But that's how I was sitting in my meditation. So I've got my mudras and I activate my Kundalini and I ground to the center of the earth and I start to ground or connect with the universe and I shoot out the top of my head spontaneously. And I'm like, oh no, I didn't put my shield around me or anything. And then this beautiful Merkaba shield is around me. And it's like this iridescent blue and purple.
Oh my
And I'm
God.
like, oh, that's beautiful. And then woof, something flew underneath of me. And like my Merkaba shield was riding on these great big wings. right? And I'm like, "Oh my god, where'd these wings come from?" And I looked, and by this point I'm like crouched down, right? And I looked down beneath me, and I'm on this great big white dragon, and it's like feathery. It's a feathery dragon, and I'm like, "What in the world?" Like, I've never had a dragon in my meditation ever. And I'm like, "What is going on?" And he, through telepathic communication, he says to me, "We're going to new places." And I'm like, "Oh, new places. Okay." So he swoops down into this world and onto their land. And then I'm out and I'm standing in this, the most beautiful, lush, like tropical jungle, rainforest type jungle. There's dew on the leaves, and they're the most
Mhm.
vivid greens you've ever seen. They're just fabulous. All of this foliage. And then all of these different animals start coming up and greeting me, but they're not anything like we've ever seen. They're just totally bizarre type. I mean, there's nothing here that could compare to these animals that walked up to me. Like they were welcoming me. And then this rabbit walks up, this big, tall, like 3 foot tall rabbit walks up to me. And he's got like a weird, like a duck or a bird type bill, but he's a rabbit. And I'm just like, what in the world? This is like I'm tripping on acid or something. What in the world? And I don't do drugs. Like, just so everybody knows. Not even the
The
spiritual kind.
tools. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do none of that. No ayahuasca or anything like that for me. So I'm like, this is really, really getting trippy. Well, then this team of lion people, feline people, come toward me. And the one in the center at the front is a female, and she's absolutely beautiful. She's very human looking in her face, except for right through her nose and her mouth, which is clearly more cat like. She
Uh-huh.
had she had hair that was very similar to the color of mine, but really, really full and very wavy and curly on the ends. Gorgeous, gorgeous hair. And she walked with her hands inside of her sleeves like this, like kind of a
Whoa.
like a, what do you call them, that like the kimono
Oh,
gown or whatever, like the
oh yeah, yeah,
geisha
yeah, yeah. The
Asian.
Japanese.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It was like that kind of a
Oh wow.
thing, right? And she had her hands inside of it, walking, and flanked behind her in a triangle worth of people, or like a pyramid type flank. She had two men who looked very royal and regal on each side of her, just behind her. Then two more just off to their outer side that were females that looked like warriors. And then the two very back ones were like straight over her shoulders at the very back, with the girls at the corners there. And they looked like warriors. Like they had stick things in this crisscross, like really wide leather type deal going on,
Oh.
like spears or something, I guess, but thicker. And
Well,
I'm like,
that goes with those gowns. When you look at those Japanese gowns, they have those sticks in those too.
"Oh, do they? See, I don't know a
Yeah.
lot about Asian culture, so I didn't even know what to call this
God, the
thing."
details. Yeah,
But
keep
yeah, I mean, it
going.
was it was like so vivid, like I was like actually there. It was so vivid. And she walks up to me. They all walk up to me, and I mean, just like being in their presence, I immediately just like wanted to, bow to greet her. Right? She just felt so regal and royal. And she says, "My dear, don't worry. You are part of us, and you're right, and they're not." And I'm thinking, what is she talking about? And then like the PDF stuff came back to my memory. And I'm like, "Oh, because I've kind of been a little stressed over that." Maybe, right? Because I'm really trying to figure this out and categorize everything. And so she's like showing me through telepathy. Well, actually, I take that back. The man stepped up from her left, and he's the one that started showing me in like a vision of how they were part of creating the planets in the Lyra constellation and many other places. Many, many, many other places. And he's showing me like through this almost like a crystal skull, but of a lion with its head like it's in full run, right? Like the lion's face is out, elongated, and it's not crystal, it's like an opal type color.
Mm.
And this is what was showing me that, like, this is what he put in my head to show me them out in the stars everywhere, seeding and having a hand in the um, the creation of different beings, right? And that we are part of their lineage from way back time innumerable, or however you say that, right? But then the vision of this skull took me to Earth and straight to the Sphinx and showed me the Sphinx and was like, "See, we were here. This is our imprint." And then this great big paw said, "Bam!" and smashed down like right in front of the Sphinx and left a paw print. And it was like their stamp, right? He was
Yeah,
showing me their stamp
wow.
upon the earth that they've been here and that their bloodline still exists here.
Oh my God.
And I was like, wow, like this is incredible. And then he, kind of gets out of my head and I'm back just seeing everybody in front of me. And then like all of these beautiful white lotuses start opening up everywhere and blooming. And they have like this electrified golden energy around their edges of their
Uh-huh.
petals.
Yeah.
And they're
Oh my God,
showing
I'm with
me,
you.
they're showing me that we are those lotuses that are blooming.
Ah,
We're blooming and we're lighting up.
that is so
And then
significant.
I was like, wow. And then I just sort of was back and could feel me in my body. And as I opened my eyes, like I'm sitting in pitch black, but as I opened my eyes, I just felt around. I knew I had paper and pen somewhere because I always do in every room. And I grabbed my pencil and my paper and I just started like scribbling it down. And I actually have it here because I was going to share it with you before we started the show and I forgot. Let me
Oh my
just look over it and make
God.
sure I didn't forget anything.
That paw smashing down. Are you serious? Come on. That's totally
Right?
Chris
It was like the
Bledsoe and you were talking about what's underneath that paw and what's, like the technology, the not the technology, the information,
library, the
the
knowledge.
library. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So do you think it meant like literally that
That's the
there's
first thing that came to my
information there?
mind. Yeah.
I
And
wondered. I wondered if that's not what that means, but I didn't want to like put my own conjecture in it, you know?
you know, even if it's not literally underneath the paw like described, it's probably going to be found beneath this stuff. Just like they found some stuff, like they're not talking about it, but they found that stuff underneath the pyramids too. It's like they were talking about it at first, but
Yeah, several levels, like several,
mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
which is really incredible. And that you're right, that just kind of went quiet, like pretty
yeah,
quick.
yeah.
And look, maybe that's significant for why they walked up to me in a pyramid like that too.
Male, male, queen, male, female. Man showed. I have to catch it when it's going in and out.
I know, I can tell it keeps pulling it
Two
out.
finger mantra. Okay. Oh yeah. Your middle finger is the most powerful too. You know that? That's why this whole flipping people
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That
That's
when I
they
when I
hijacked
heal people, I like to be able to touch them because there's a lot of power that comes
lots of
from those
power.
fingers. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That
Yes.
is so cool. Thank you for taking me on a fantastic voyage.
You're welcome.
I
Yeah, it
was
was
I
really
was on
amazing.
that
I
feathery
haven't done that in
serpent.
a long time.
I was on that feathery serpent with you. And it was Velcor.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of how I felt. I felt like it was Valcor. I'm like, this is so freaking wild.
Yeah. He was a love dragon.
Yes. And the way the wings were just like,
See?
I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh
it
my
was
God.
so cool. It was so
You
freaking
reminded
cool.
me. Oh my God. You reminded me when I used to get up really early in the morning to go around this Lake Chabot. The gift that I was given for being there that early in the morning was all these flocks of birds started taking off all at the same time. And I can feel and hear those wings just the way, it was just so, I got so corny, corny, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. I love that. I love
Whoa.
observing things in nature like that, you
What a
know,
meditation. That was cool. You totally make me want to meditate, dude.
right? Activate that Kundalini.
At 3 in the
Light them up.
morning in the dark. It has to be dark. That is a thing for me. When my
Hmm.
pineal gland works best, it has to be completely dark because if I send, how someone turns on a light in the room and it doesn't matter, like you can, like that messes with that. It starts turning into stuff, and I don't want nothing to
Yep.
influence what I'm seeing. I want it to be a fresh paper,
Me too.
just
Yep.
yeah, completely black. That's
Yep.
not the first time that happened to me in the Navy, and I just kept going back and I kept checking myself, like, no, hold on, and I was like, no, no light. I don't need any light because that third eye, that pineal gland is it's a light muscle, right?
Yes.
It's a that's all the
Yeah.
light that I needed.
That's right.
Yeah.
It is all the light that you need. Yeah, that telepathy demonstration that I want to send to you. Um there's actually a lesson in that about light because the lady that's demonstrating, one of the audience members is in an area of the arena that's not very well lit. So even to the cameraman, you can barely see the words in the book. And the lady that's like telepathically reading it keeps saying, "It's dark, give me a minute. It's dark, give me a minute."
Mhm.
But then she reads it. Well, her teacher, which is a scientist, he ends up saying at the end of it that the only reason she did that is because she too, just like all humans, still has limitations on herself. And once she realizes she can remove that piece of the filter off of her lens of her pineal gland, then it will be as light as she wants it to be on that paper to read it,
Wow.
right? Because we all, even though she's very good at it now, we all still have like these different layers of limitation. And using our normal senses is a big factor in that, you know, which is one of the reasons that me and my brother used to literally walk our city blocks blindfolded to erase that sensory, right? To walk and see the road and hear like the bats with the echo relation of everything, because every tree you walk past, every building you walk past, everything
Yeah.
is going to have a different sound resonance that comes back at you, and it gives you a different line of
Wow.
sight.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
describing sonar. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But it's such a cool video. I can't wait to share it, and maybe we'll do a show on it even. Maybe we'll do like our own little practice.
Yeah, that sounds fun. It sounds like it's kind of going along with what we're doing anyway.
Right.
This new one, that we're doing,
Yeah.
we're just going to bring a few things to the table and take it
Yep.
from there. There's not going
Yep.
to be all this tremendous work that's being done, and that's great for me because
No.
I procrastinate. I wait till, sometimes I give myself 3, 4, sometimes 1 hour, before these
Right.
things.
Me too. A lot of times, me too.
But I do pay attention. I have learned to pay attention to the week following up to it because there's usually
Yep.
something in there that I'm like, it's not worth talking about. And then when I hear everyone else, I'm like, oh my God, I am talking about it. I should be talking about it.
Yep. This time we're just going to have our topic and take two intuitive hits to write down and think about until we meet together. And then we're going to brainstorm together and bounce our ideas and intuitive information off of each other's intuitive hits
Cool.
and see what kind of
Mm,
magic we get from it.
sorry.
And maybe the next week, then we can do the telepathy practice.
Okay. That sounds like fun.
Yeah. Start really showing each other where we can strengthen our abilities and the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. So until then, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you again next week for more Thirsty Thursdays. Au revoir. Arrivederci. Ciao, Bella.
Arrivederci.